During one of First Lady Olena Zelensky's last interviews for The Economist, the president touchingly interrupted her shot for the cover of the publication. Zelensky stepped into the room where his wife was and said he just wanted to see her. The First Lady of Ukraine admitted that she was reluctant to give interviews. But her mood was brightened when a familiar gruff voice sounded from behind the open door. "I heard you were in the building." The president smiles as he appears, then is stony at the sight of journalists he didn't seem to be expecting. For 5 minutes the photo op turns into a Vladimir Zelensky show. "I wanted to see my wife, and now you're making me work," he jokes, before turning to the camera. "You want our faces too, not just our backs." Also, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky made a lasting impression on the audience at Cannes Lions 2022. Sharing stories about how creative people are in Ukraine, he told how those who used to fight with their pens had to take up arms. Before the Ukrainian president joined in, the host called him the bravest president in the world. In a video address exclusively to the festival, Zelensky said there was no better place than the world's biggest creative event to send a global message calling for action. Ukraine's fight for its democracy, he said, requires creativity to influence the world and engage everyone in the idea of ending the conflict. "The end of this depends on the attention of the whole world," the Ukrainian president said. Zelensky called on the international community to use its skills, especially creativity, to help Ukraine fight for freedom. The day before, Hollywood star Ben Stiller met with Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv, calling the comedian-turned-president his hero for rallying worldwide support for Ukraine in the face of the Russian invasion. "I am honored. You were my hero," said the actor, a UN Goodwill ambassador who met with the Ukrainian leader on World Refugee Day. "What you did, the way you united the country, the world, it's inspiring," the 56-year-old American comedian said, referring to Zelensky's countless appearances before audiences around the world to garner support for Ukraine. Speaking in English, Zelensky expressed his gratitude to the actor for coming and said it was very important for him to constantly remind people of what's happening in Ukraine.